Why, howdy y'all. And that's the last time we're introducing the stream like that because this is the final day of Spooky Month this year. I know October's not done yet on Wednesday, but shush. Um, so, yeah. While I was filling up my Spooky Month schedule, I got an interesting suggestion from none other than Trekkie, my brother. So he suggested this game. I mean, you've probably already figured out which game it is from the title, but yeah. So imagine the situation where we're looking for our brother who has done things, apparently, and he's headed down into a bunker, and you follow them, and it seems like there's killer animatronics, and you have to survive the night in order to, you know, live and not die, by not to get killed by the killer animatronics that belongs to an amusement park, but are now sitting down there in that bunker. Hang on, this sounds kind of familiar. Well, I'm not talking about Five Nights at Freddy's this time. No, 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 no. I am, of course, talking about Tealerland. Okay, so let me lower these for a moment. I need to check something. I'm going to be honest. I am unsure how well the audio is balanced compared to well everything else. And is it just me or is it all stuttering a little? It's probably fine. You can always set the graphic quality to low should something happen, but maybe that's just a visual thingy. Anyway, I'm going to. I've decided I'm going to lower the audio a little bit in volume. Just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to be honest. I've never played this game before. All I've recited just earlier is just what the story about the game is. So yeah, I should prepare something in advance real quick though. Just a little safety thing. I'm going to bring up the puppy tab again. I'm going to follow the advice I've always been given, which is to have a tab of puppy pictures at the ready, should the need arise for de-stressing. Strange, the frame rate isn't super smooth, and we had an issue with ATS as well last week. Okay, well, I suppose I'd jump in. Are you sure what's something again? Since we're over it. Yeah, fine with me. I've not played this anyway, so yeah. Oh, what's this now? Years have passed since the unfortunate closure of the Tealerland amusement park found by you, David Arthur, along with your brother Teal. The reasons for the closure were never fully disclosed. Since then, you both have moved on and gone separate ways. Uh-huh, uh-huh. After all this time, the park still stands, abandoned, untouched, until now. Someone's familiar as called. Who would that be then? Interesting dragon mask. Okay, so we kind of know what the game is about, but I don't know how to, play it. I think I'm about to load up. Oh no, it was just it's still cutscene. Okay. Well, that seems to be the entrance to the amusement park. If I had to take a guess. Tealerland now, and then let us maybe use the D keys with much of left click to collect individual items. Now you might as well update the scenery to learn more about the park. You need to go leave. My major storage facility hiding below. And the entrance update sign shines at the top, despite years of wear. Well, here's we got what got the park's mascot. Oh yeah, this is something I've seen. So the mascot is a dragon called Tealer. That is quite cute. Because we shoot stage area, nobody is there. Now statue of Tealer polished in a fine golden paint to welcome guests. Ooh. Well, let's go back. Now what do we have on this side then? Ooh. Oh boy. Our wing there moved. Outboard teacup right away has damaged some of the paint. Okay. Well, something there was on the move. A group of rather suspiciously placed trash bags. It's likely that something is hidden beneath them. Well, let's go check. There we go. It's a trapdoor. Let away us to look around with the mouse. When not trying with a flashlight to activate up the cooldown period. When the flashlight is on and Tealer is visible, in light at him and send him back into the darkness. She will give a faint audio cue when he becomes visible. Okay. And the Dragon Kobold. Almost there. And we're there. Clearly, the threats know we're here. So that's worrying. Is that technically use skull view? Mouse's wheel or WS on the keyboard. Hang on, it's a bit hard to read. Is it to read in OBS? It seems to be, slightly. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Level 3 expands even further you get in the game. You can replay previous levels without losing any progress. In addition to level 3, there are tabs at the top of the menu for characters, lore, pages, and perks. Also, there are also optional hard mode variants of each level shown in red. It's not required to beat, but doing these levels will count extra points for unlocking upgrades quicker. It is your first playthrough, enter the tutorial to understand the basics of Tealerland. That's a good idea. Also tab for characters here, but probably nothing I can look at yet, because, you know, I haven't seen any of the characters properly. Well, let's do the tutorial. Until just finds you, you will growl if you look at him. Step into another room to avoid getting attacked. The others do not growl, so do the opposite for them. So, don't. So basically, don't look at Tealer. Just step into another room so you don't get attacked. And look at the other ones to make sure they don't attack you. Do I understand this correctly? AWA is player slash lure movement. E is interact. Holding escape is quit. Holding the key below escape is restart. Left mouse button is gather, heal if you hold, and assemble if you hold. How about ours are optional chances? Fine. Yeah. Specific electronics get dark. Yeah, my power console will not get affected by the lure, including when the let's just jump into the tutorial. I'll probably understand the game then. You're currently in the control room, which is one of the three main rooms you can travel between. No enemies are active during this night, so take time to explore. Use the W, A, S, D, and E keys. You can move or interact with your environment. From here, you can access the main computer, the left side door, or your checklist. Find supplies room far left of the hall and control room. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. The game is kind of stuttering. Okay. If I do the quit thing, will it close out the game entirely, or? Okay, no, it goes to. I'm just gonna set graphic quality to low for now, and I'm gonna see if it stutters less that way. It probably won't look as fancy, but you know. But yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks, Train Cobbles. At least for now. I'm kind of nervous about this game. Yeah, the image is now very flat, unfortunately. Oh, it's still kind of stuttery. Okay, but that thing is still there spinning smoothly too. You know what? I go to just in case, I'm going to set the setting to what it was before, because I didn't seem to have fixed anything. Maybe just a stylistic choice of the game stutters a little bit. Why is motion blur on? Turn it off. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, tutorial time. Sorry this is taking a while. I promise we'll get to the action soon. Also, this very sound-based, so hopefully you won't have the same problem as FNAF 4 last year. Okay, find supplies room, far left of the hall and control room. The door leads to the main hall. When next to the door, remember to check the keyhole before going through by pressing E to make sure nothing is outside. Open the door and proceed next room, press W. He also the biggest indicator to determine when it is a good time to move. When something is outside, listen to audio clues to determine what to do next. If you're growling, step back out of the keyhole. There are no audible growling noise. Stare at them until they leave. Here's the main hall door that leads to supplies. Threats can enter the hall and you defend against them the same way you do if you see them in the keyhole. You're growling, move to another room. No audible growling noise, stay still and stare. Now we're told to go to the supply closet, so. Supplies rooms where you assemble your lure robot each night. You use the bot to lead enemies into the containment rooms that's complete in the night. Find spare parts that randomly spawn on the floor of any room, click them to gather them, and click and hold on the lure to apply a piece. After 3 pieces, the assembly is complete. I see. There we go, that's an arm that's been added to, yeah. There's one do find spare parts that randomly spawn on the floor in any room, click to gather them, done. Clicking hold on the lure to apply a piece of 3 pieces, the assembly is complete. That's where we came from. Is there a piece to be found here? I guess not. Is there nowhere else we can go from here? I suppose the other pieces are supposed to be in here then. Although I do not see the other pieces. I think I just heard my character's heartbeat. Interesting. I found a second piece anyway. Let's. Uh, this is not a piece for the thing. Okay. I can hear my own character's heartbeats there. Hmm. Okay, where's that final piece we need? Does it only appear after... Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. If your lure is up running, you will need to access and control by going to your computer in the control room. If threats are active, be sure to move as quickly as possible to the control room to prevent the risk of the lure getting attacked before you are able to control it. I see. Okay, there's nothing in there, but okay. Move the lure by you. Oi, I was reading. No, those lure bags before when near afraid the print getting corrupted. Take the good supply room, the left door in the hall. Open the firewall panel. Well, that was rude. I kinda just wanted to read the text. Yeah, we have to fix the lure using the firewall. One of the files listed in this panel will be corrupted. You must find this file and rebuild it to restore the lure before time runs out. Corrupted files always start with Zenny underscore. Find the file and rebuild it. Set it back the wrong file can potentially freeze your lure for the rest of the night. Be careful. Yeah, there we go. Nice work after the tutorial item, but you only have a limited amount of time to fix your lure before it becomes fully corrupt. Time indicated on the top right. Really move the computer back to the computer to continue luring the tutorial bot. Okay. Return them into one of the containment doors. This one, I guess. Okay, like so, or... I was supposed to press E, never mind. Good job. In the event an animatronic attacks you, it takes away some of your HP. You can regain it with the one-time use syringe located in the supplies room medkit. You have now the basics. Congratulations. The task in a checklist and proceed to the lowest index menu. Use checklist to enter night. Task in checklist and... There we go. Guess that was it for the tutorial then. Woo. Almost half an hour in. Gee. Yay. Well, I guess that means it's now time for hour one. Alright, let's try this then. We can maybe well in-game press and hold escape, but the left meter fills up. Okay, and the heal is indeed one time, okay. Okay, I'm a little nervous. I'm bringing out the puppy tap in the background. Okay. Try to contain Tealer now. I'm not hearing anything. Yeah, I've already forgotten what to do. Hang on, let me think. What did I do again? Oh, right. Right, looking for the pieces of the lure. Right. My bad. Okay, let's do this now. This piece. I'm supposed to look away, right? Seems to be gone. Okay, lures online. Okay. Oh, why did I do that? Damn it. Ah! Well, shoot. That was not good. That really got me. I didn't see anyone, though. There we go. I guess Tealer's been contained. Let's go. My guess was that wasn't Tealer who attacked me. Yay, we did it.
With enough effort, you can take control of anything. An ability far more powerful than any other.
What? Well, that was ominous. Cutscene? What's all this then? You know, it's not helping by the fact that a lot of things in this game are just incredibly blurry. That seemed to be Tealer in the corner. I've seen some of the characters of this game. I like Tealer. Tealer is cool. I mean, he's a dragon that's dressed like a jester. That's incredible. I like dragons. Good idea. I've looked a few character descriptions. Click the second tab at the top of the screen to view them. The more you progress, the more character descriptions you unlock. Descriptions of characters in upcoming hours will also be given. These descriptions explain the mechanics and attacks of each character. If you're having trouble, be sure to give all the profiles a read. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will do so. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with Tealer then. Tealer is the titular character of the Tealerland park. His character is depicted as a grey dragon with a jester outfit. Him, along with the others, were constructed by David Artel. So our player character got it. He's one of the many lureable threats that lurk in the underground facility and one of the first to activate. Within each hour he will try to make his way towards the main hall, then to one of the keyholes. Upon his arrival, do not stay in the same room or stay in the keyhole for too long to avoid getting attacked. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, we knew that part. Well, maybe it was Tealer who was standing in front of us, and I was standing in a room with him for too long. He's the slowest to lure out of all the threats. If lure stays still for too long within Tealer's range, Tealer will proceed to infect the lure, forcing the player to use the firewall within a set amount of time. Now a new character, Willow. Willow is an ambient threat within the facility. Her character depicts a white and green wyvern with a magician outfit. Lots of dragons in here, apparently. I say, having seen only two of them. Ambient threats are unable to be lured, and their radar icons are depicted with a yellowish tint. It's not necessary to contain ambient threats in order to complete the hour. Willow will regularly make her way into the hall to attack. She can go to the hall even if threats besides Stealer are already there. When she arrives, she will laugh, and you have a limited amount of time to go into the hall and stare at her in order to send her back. This doing unable to be lured, she will also never infect the lure. Frill, which is shown with a question mark. Frill is a lureable threat within the facility. His character depicts a frilled lizard with knight's armor. Akin to Tealer, he shares the same attack pattern. However, if you see him come up to you anywhere, keep staring back to prevent getting attacked. When Frill reaches either door, he will bang on the door until you look through the keyhole. He will not leave until this is done, making you more vulnerable to Willow if you choose to ignore her. He always announces his arrival when he gets to the keyhole. Frill also has the ability to infect the lure. And the rest of the characters are locked. Got it. Okay then. Got it. Picture for later. Bang on door to look to the keyhole. You're not leave until this is done. Make him move. Yeah. As for Willow, she'll work to make her way into the hall to attack. She could. Okay, she will laugh and have limited height attack. I'm going to be honest, with its three characters, and I'm already feeling kind of overwhelmed. But let's try to continue anyway. After I had a look at some puppy pictures real quick. They are adorable. Okay, let's bring up the chat, because I do want to be able to actually see the chat while I'm playing. There are 5 hours on the finale, it seems. Okay then, what are we dealing with this time? I already forgot how the other characters work. Tealer and Frill now. Okay, I'm doing a double check. What did the other characters do? Oh yeah, I know how Tealer works. Basically, don't look at him. Okay. We'll go to the hall to attack. She go out the hall. Okay. On left, you have a limited amount of time to go into the hall and stare at her. Okay. So she left. Hopefully it's easy enough to hear. Okay. Feels durable. Well, when he reaches either door, you'll bang on the door until you look through the keyhole. You'll not leave until it's done, make you more vulnerable to Willow if you just ignore her. Uh-huh, uh-huh. So basically, he acts similar to Tealer, but you have to avoid looking at Tealer, but you have to look at Frill. I'm going to be honest, I don't like this. I'm kind of nervous. I wish Van goes here to hold me. Eep. Don't seem to be anyone here. We go. Oh, that was Tealer. My bad. There we go. Out of here. Stop banging. That's better. Boo. Exit signals went off. Great. Also, we seem to be out of time to repair it. Oopsie. I should probably also pay attention to the top right, because it tells me like what I need to do. Like, I mean, it shows how much time I've left to, you know. You stop wiggling. Go, firewall been fixed. Oh, there's one. Not again. There at you. That was the rule, right? There we go, both were dealt with. And there you both are. Again, really? Wait, one of them has been contained. Good. Really? Not yet. There we go. Good. Okay. One. It didn't seem to work. I guess that's because... boo. I took too long. I guess I have to head downwards. Excuse me, Tealer, I thought you were contained. What? Oh, shoot. I seem to be doing something wrong, and I'm not sure what. Go away, Frill. Okay, so Tealer got out after I could put in so much effort to contain him. Game. I got corrupted again. I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, one of them. Stop banging on the door, please. You go away. It, there you go. They both contained. Okay. It took a while, but I figured it out eventually. Okay, that was not too bad. Oh, okay.
His machines have far greater potential than what they were made for, sitting in this facility, rotting away. I will put them back together.
That sounds familiar. Is this William Afton? Hmm. Yeah. Anyway, it seems we have a new character entry, so we've seen Tila, we've seen Willow, and also Frill. And now Daisy, who seems to be a Triceratops. Daisy is a lurable threat within the facility. Her character depicts a Triceratops with a mime's outfit. Uh-huh. She has most of her behavior with Frill, but she's much quieter, making it hard to detect when she is near. She defends against the same way as Frill. Like Frill, she will not leave until she is looked at, making you more vulnerable to Willow's attack. When she arrives at the kill, she will emit due to servo sense. While she and Frill, she also has the ability to infect the lure. Okay, seems like things have just gotten way more complicated. I don't know what Daisy's sound effect will sound like either, so yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so to make sure you don't get the lure infected, you have to move back and forth, I think. Okay then. Facility's power has become faulty. Your lure now has access to the generator. Use your lure to... Well, the gas can system have move to the generator to refuel it. See the generator meter on the top left. To please the light will burst. To stop the facility... Stop a facility doors will lock. Force you to refill the generator. I don't like this. Okay, dealer is gone. Why did I say that so late? There we go, lure is active. Go away, Phil. What's Heather? There we go, did it broke again. Damn it. The generators were not if you got a light card. Doors. Okay. Did not get enough time to read it. That's light again. Could at least peek through the keyhole, she. Go away, Phil. Oh shit, I've been so quiet there, my bad. Oh, tasty is contained, okay, good. Go. Where'd you go? That's what that sound is. That's supposed to be Tealer, got it. No? Okay, Tealer, come here. Aha, that's why I disappeared on the map. Go. One more checkers. You. There's a Willow. There we go, I think they've all been contained. Right. The Tealers in containment. You are. Yeah, they've all been contained. Good. Seem to be doing quite good at this. You love to see it. I love the little off-beat DAR noise.
They were meant to be taken apart,
What
modified, tampered with. He should have known. One day it would all be compromised.
ominous. Hour 4, and it's going to add yet another character. Okay, so that's what Jason looks like. Okay, yeah, I guess he looks like a mime. And unsettling, honestly. Mischievous. Well, that's an interesting one. The Mischievous is a mysterious ambient threat within the facility. This character depicts a green and white dragon with a clown outfit. Uh-huh. Well, it was originally planned to be part of the main gang of characters upon the park's opening. He was scrapped and left in storage to decay. Oh, it's one of those characters, I see. He looks right out of the facility like the others, but he will only directly attack the player if they go into the hall while his music box is playing. His movement within the hall is also much louder than the others. He also announced his arrival and his departure. He will never go towards the keyholes, and if the player is in the hall before he reaches it, he will wait until the player leaves to continue his path. Uh-huh. When he's within the hallway, he will hide the doll within either the supplies room or the control room. The doll. Ah, the doll is what Mischievous sent out to attack the player. The doll is only activated when the Mischievous places and hides it within either the control room or the supplies closet. Mm-hmm. When active, faint ticking sounds will play and get louder the closer you are to the doll, indicating the limited time you have to find it. If the doll attacks you, you will start bleeding. Use a medkit to stop the bleeding. You see it within the room, clicking on it will make it run back into the depths of the facility until it is placed within one of the rooms again. I hate it, but okay. So on top of everything else, there's... Sheesh. I never actually properly had to deal with Casey either, so... Okay. Well, this little... I mean, no, it means it does not appear at the keyhole, I suppose. Oh, or it means you don't look at it. Okay, yeah, because the other you have to look at Teal, you don't look at it. I guess you don't look at this one either. Uh-huh. Looks like a facility like else, but the only doctor actually play to go into the hall whilst music box is playing. He always announces arrival on his departure. Yeah. Thrill works as... I mean, Daisy works the same as Thrill, just much quieter. Only doctor attack player to go to the hall whilst music box is playing. But the hall was much louder than the others. He always announces arrival on his departure. He'll never go towards the keyholes and everything. As you know, he'll hide the door and hide supplies from the control room. Well, fun. Okay, puppy break. Honestly, part of me just doesn't want to do this anymore because I'm bloody nervous. Sheesh. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Right. Let's keep going. So what? Your first year, well, like I move into the main hall and change the music box or play, stay put, and don't go into the hall when you hear his music. Leaving the door in the room opposite of yours. He'll make a faint ticking noise when the door and click on it before the time runs out. What the? Okay, what was that supposed to be? There we go. That's how we deal with him. Yeah, there we go, lure's active. Hello. Oh shoot. I completely forgot I had fixed the lure. How stupid of me. I guess that must have been the mischievous I saw standing in the hole the other time. I don't know. I'm lost. At this point I get kind of overwhelmed. You're a Tealer. Who are you? Oh, it's Frill. But hello, I had giggling, I need to go. Go, one thing contained. Pipe. Giggling and Willow. Okay, there we go. Again, one more threat to lure into a containment and... Oh no, never mind. There was just those three. Okay. Okay, well, that was not a bad threat to deal with. Yay, hour complete.
One more step until the plan is complete.
The
The
plan.
clock is ticking.
Oh, I see. So, what now? I guess no other characters have been added then? Because I just shows a group picture of all of them. Specific animatronics. Doggy on my bike is another good. Okay, I knew that already. Just all this kind of shows where they are wandering. I guess they're just getting more active now. Move, please. Good call. Okay. Generators out. Not anymore. Good. You were giggling, so. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Oh, no one else. Okay. There we go. Dolls gonna rid of. Where'd you come from? Was I too quick? Move, please. Yeah, you were giggling at me. Oh, corrupted again. Well, I might as well die. Or not. I am somehow alive, but I don't know for how long. Oh, that was the doll. Move, please. Thank you. Again. Again, it's gonna restart this night. Jeez, they're really active this time. Right, got it. We know more or less what we need to do now. Grab this. Fix the lure. Okay, Mischievous is in the hole. Never mind. Yeah, that's where the generator is. Power was out. Over here. The Stealer. Out of power, run out of power, run out of power. There. Yeah, no, this too late. Give me the one-time heal. Never mind, the doors got interrupted again. Power's out. Move. That was Stealer. Good. I'm out. Still Stealer. Dull. There you go. Again, really? Knocking on the door, please. I want to go fix up the power and shit. There we go. You. Contained. Let's go. I was low. Not good. Okay. Please get out away from the door. Where's the doll? There it is. Oh. That was Teal. Tealer, sorry. Teal was the brother of the main character. Again, really? Really intent on getting you to leave the room as much as possible, huh? There we go. Go. Get rid of the doll. Oh, that's Teal. There. Oh, there's someone already in that room, my bad. I messed it up. There's another one. Get rid of the doll. Ah, there you are. And that's the noise Stacy makes, got it. Sorry for the quiet, I was really paying attention to the sounds. Stacy? There we go. Okay, I'll lure her. Oh, I need to be a lot better. Okay, so thankfully the threats that are contained won't actually, you know, show up anymore. Unless they were to somehow get out. And we can't lure them now because the power is dead. There we go, much better. Okay, it at least helps to keep moving a little while. Okay, damn it. Yes, stop laughing, please. I'm busy. Too late. Okay, come on, little more. There. There we go. Okay, they will be contained, so there we go. Oh. What, 5 hours, I guess.
It is complete.
Uh-oh.
I've fixed them.
Oh, they won't
I
attack me
have
anymore?
made them perfect.
Huh?
They are all together now.
What?
They are now one.
Oh, that does not sound good.
It will lure the beast out of his cage.
Question mark. Finale, okay. Ominous. What's there? More pages, interesting. Um, so, Zennikop is a company that owns the Tealerland brand and was founded by David Artel and Till Artel in 1973. The decision behind the name of the company remains unknown. David had a profound interest in robotics and engineering and decided to put to use for entertainment purposes. While Till's plans for the company were different, he ultimately agreed to go in this direction. But not for long, apparently. Tealerland was not Zennikop's first endeavor into the entertainment business. Their first locations consisted of several small cafes with only one basic animatronic. Throughout the company's life, all of Zennikop's locations were located within a small number of states within the US. Despite the basic nature of these locations, they proved to be very popular. As interest grew in the new trend and income grew, the brothers' plans grew more ambitious and more advanced. In 1990, the latest project, the Tealerland amusement park, would finally finish its construction. The robot entertainments were now much more advanced, with each character having modular endoskeleton parts. Changing modules granted the possibility for different personalities, different routines, and radio control. Unfortunately, this model swapping system will be exploited not long after. Oh, that's not good. And that was the only lore page I found. Got it. Okay then. And finally, we have the finale then. I suppose the rules change completely here. Or something. Scene time again. This is new. I'm not sure what the cutscene was supposed to mean, but oh, well, that was ominous. What was that all about? Suppose the final level is going to be very different if they are now quote unquote one. They are now one, and that's the only tip we're going to get. Okay. Read carefully. Uh-huh. The deterrent will activate after you close this prompt. To avoid getting attacked by him, hold control to flash your light in the hallway he is in. Hold until the screen goes black and you hear him go away. Be cautious of your light's battery. When you use scrape metal, he's here. To directly attack him, you will need to use the computer behind you. Uh-huh. Click on the red door to open them. He will enter a room while its respective door is open, but he will not stay there for long. The position is indicated by a red dot on the map. Click and hold on the white generator icons to charge them. The lights will go dark during this. Once it generates 1%, it will explode. Not let it get 1% if he is not in the room with it. Try to trap the deterrent into one of these rooms and charge until the generator and charge the generator into 100% to damage him. You will need to do this until his HP fully drains. Mm-hmm. Speak or change the charge again to begin the finale. Oh, I do not like this one bit. Where is... Hello. So question, how do? You're only a bit on the right so far. Okay, he's in the room with it. Yeah, been a bit. Yeah. The door's not working. Oh, there we go. What? Oh, turn away, it says. My bad. Okay, so the battery does not recharge, it seems. You know what? I'm going to try this again because I'm kind of wasteful with the battery. Now that I know the audio cues, this should give me an easier time to do this. Oof. Now, I've not been talking during this game as much as usual because I've just been paying attention to the sounds. Well, this game was pretty interesting so far. Okay, I guess we have to see this cutscene again. Oh well. Oh, my neck is kind of stiff. Hmm. I guess he's all combined them into one thing now. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, and the room generator. Yeah. There we go. One hit dealt. Wait, so I'll get this going for a bit. Go back. Yeah. There we go. That's two. Go back. There we go. Charge, 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 charge. Go back. There we go. There we go. Almost there. I didn't even hear him coming. That would be good for sound cues. Pressing while you realize do these. Press the same amount of battery so don't waste it. Okay, let's try it again. We're pretty close. Thank you. Oh, you were there, okay. Easy. Yeah. Another hit belt. I hate it when the thing comes and you're not supposed to look at. No way. Wait. Yeah. It's one thing to do. There we go. Boom. Did it. I guess now we leave. Yep, now we're complete. I guess that was it. Woohoo! It's in time. Okay, so what happens now? Well, there was a bit of a ladder, it seems. Yeah, we're going up the ladder. We're leaving this place. Yep, back out the trapdoor. Oh, good. So what happens now? And what's all that? Okay, there was clearly a person standing there. I saw that.
Don't you want me gone? For
Speak up, I
all
can't
the
hear you very
times
much.
I tried to fix your wrongdoings, I have already lost. So go ahead, David. Free me from this place.
Oh, oh dear. He just. I'm pretty sure he did. Yep, that's what happened. Guy's dead. Sheesh. Huh, that's the Tealer mask, which I guess David was wearing, and an axe too. Well, I suppose that was the end then. Yeesh. Oh, okay, he's loading. Good. A little bit weird to see the screen be done black, but okay. And yeah, here's the credits. We have artist program Nitro. Speaking of Nitro, he's apparently working on his own game right now, very much meant to be a spiritual successor to Tealerland. So yeah, so Tealerland itself, it's available on Game Jolt. So do have a look at that. It is one of these games with with hostile animatronics that are attacking you. Except in this, unlike in FNAF, they aren't haunted. They instead are, malfunctioning probably, or maybe there's something else wrong with them, like they see an intruder. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's not quite a FNAF fan game, but it's kind of FNAF adjacent, I guess. But yeah, it was an interesting experience for sure. And like I said, Twag, you recommended this one to me. So yeah, definitely a good way to end off Spooky Month, even if I went through this a bit slowly and yeah. I generally don't do very good with horror, not at all. I don't handle jump scares very well, so maybe next Spooky Month we can give myself some games that don't really have jump scares, but are still kind of creepy in a way. I would very much prefer that. Yeah, I'll just let the credits roll for a bit. Yeah, inspiration source materials, not call for. Yeah, okay, it was inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, that does kind of confirm it. I've got as much fun playing this game as I did making it. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Nitru. Anyway, yeah. Not sure how popular this game is to this day, but a lot of people were talking about it back in the day. My brother told me he should definitely play this one for Spooky Month because because it's a great one. And yeah, sure enough, I can see why it is a pretty good game. Even if I'm absolutely terrible with horror. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, that seems to be it. So if I scroll down now, there's an option for a custom hour. Oh, there's bonus characters included here now. Let's see. Dr. Tealer will reside the supplies room, eventually try to escape in a second hole. If you see him try to come out the door, close it by clicking it. Okay, the ender will occasionally appear and lock for inputs. Look away from it until it oddly leaves to counter its attack. I see. Okay, but you know what? I'm good. I'm just going to see what other characters have been added to this. D-lure and the deterrence. D-lure is a controllable lure you assemble each hour and use the threats into uh, and used to lure the threats into containment. It's constructed from spare endo and suit parts throughout the facility. After assembly of the lure is complete, you can go on the control room's computer to control its movement. If G lure still remains still against an active non-ambient threat for too long, you'll get corrupted, and a firewall will be needed to restore functionality to it. The deterrent is Teal Arthur's answer to David's Teal. The deterrent is made to bait David to come to the surface to meet Teal, or else get attacked, hence the name. I see. The deterrent is fought in the finale. The computer is used to overcharge generators while he's near them, resulting in chunks of his health being taken away. Okay, and finally, that's David, the player character, basically. Okay, okay. I see. There's extras here. There's character renders. Okay. We have Tealer here. Oh, I love Tealer. He's so cool. He's my favorite of the characters. Unsurprisingly. It's a willow. He actually has a cape. I like it. Like whole magician thing. Brill. Then Knight. Stacy, who of course doesn't make a lot of noise because she's a mime. Mischievous? Okay, that one looks kinda creepy, not gonna lie. The doll's cute though. The deterrent and something else. Kinda seems to be an apparition of Tealer. David and the Tealer. Classic Tealer slash Endo. And as a bonus, an unwavered version of Tealer. This one also looks kinda nice. Tealer is cute. Yeah. Cancelled prototypes. Uh-huh. Okay, so originally it was going to look much more like a FNAF game. Oh yeah, they even had cameras. Jeez. Passives continue over time. Lunch break, extras, options with very early version of Tealer, looking more like a magician and had a massive bow tie. Yeah, Jesus, it really looked like it seemed to be like a very much FNAF based game originally. Okay. And dev notes. It's a bit hard to read on my screen because I played this on a smaller window, the text is not as clear. So yeah. I'll try. I need to develop a Tealerland. I want to put this in a message because I want to give something back to the people who decide to stick my game all the way to the end. I started the version of Tealerland in November 2019. I wouldn't have been able to even imagine how far it would have come. For this for this game, many unfinished fan game projects with the same name, web designs, etc. Well, this time it finally stuck. First render of Tealer with the first design I had made for this iteration of the project was when I realized that I have to stick with this project all the way to the end. I did just that, so here we are, a full game out after nearly 2 years of hard work. It's a huge achievement for me considering the last time I released a fan game was over 5-6 years ago, although unfortunately most of my old FNAF fan games are long gone. Maybe they weren't very good, but I don't know. I didn't know you made any other games. Of course, this project wouldn't have come to life if it weren't for the voice actors that decided to help out, the play testers, my close friends who helped with the project, and you guys. The people who decided to play my game out of all the hundreds, there are engaged than otherwise. That's what made me stick through it until the very end, and I can't thank you all enough for giving me a chance. Of course, developing a game like this is without downsides. Things got very tough for me sometimes, but I managed to push through it all. Want to go through this all again? I don't know, not yet at least. Finishing this game took a lot, and required a lot of patience, work, stress, and anxiety from me. Honestly, I very likely wouldn't go through all of this again for a sequel or something, but only time will tell. Uh-huh. Did I regret any of this? Not a single bit. It's all been worth it to me in a way I cannot even begin to describe. A 5-year-long goal of mine was finally completed and dusted off after all of this time. It's surreal to me. But anyway, thank you for playing my game. All the way through to see this message. Thank you for everyone who's been around since Tealerland was announced, since I first started my fan game journey or playing now for just the very first time. Thank you so much to everyone who has supported and or continues to. You guys are amazing, and it's been the best gift to come out of making this game. See you all again when the time comes. I'll, be- I'll work on neat stuff in the meantime. Yay! And some making of stuff. So I guess Teal was originally supposed to be purple before turning, well, teal. Right, okay. Little fish. Okay, that's cute. Like little Levenges. Levenge. Okay, I do like seeing this and making up stuff. This is quite cool. Okay, and that was all of it. Okay. I guess we've had all of the extras then. Well, good to know. Anyway, on that note, I think you get the point. This has been Tealerland, an interesting FNAF adjacent game. Not actually a FNAF fan game, but more like its own thing. Really interesting. Really interesting. Though features a lot of micromanaging just like FNAF, but in a very different way. So, yeah. Well, I think this was a good way to end off the Pokemon. Yeah. So, thanks for sticking with me during this entire month. I'm glad I did this once again. I don't like horror, not in the politest. That's why there's not very always very typical horror games in during these months on my Twitch channel. But you know, I yeah, I do it for the content. So yeah, next year we'll probably be back with more spooky things as usual. Yeah. As for next week, however, well, we're going to be playing more American Truck Simulator. A little bonus spooky month stream, I guess, because it's still in October, but it won't officially be part of the spooky month schedule. As for the Saturday next week, we're finally continuing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. So I hope you'll be looking forward to that. Now get out of my house and I'll see you all next time.